It was Mark Poulton that packaged him. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already know. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Viking Wolf, U.S. Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not fronting. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime Poulton. This is primetime Poulton. Let's go.
Yo, let me tell you about the scene that's poppin'. Haunted Pizza got the heat, there ain't no stopping. Enric Botta in the game, he's the big boss, creating worlds while the haters just take a loss. With Mike and Enrico, we're bringing the flame. Dexter and Yoon, it's a powerful name. Haunted Pizza, we're the kings of the scene, making comics, living dreams. Know what I mean? While they cry on YouTube, we stacking our green. Moving up, we're the masters, if you know what I mean. Graveyard shift rising, U.S. assassins flow. Viking wolf howling, making profits grow. Sea dog cruising waves, riding pain hit. Gun Goth in the mix, watch our legends commit. Lil body cheering, he's our biggest fan. We're rising to the top, ain't no haters in this plan. Haunted Pizza, we're the kings of the scene, making comics, living dreams. Know what I mean? While they cry on YouTube, we stacking our green. Moving up, we're the masters, if you know what I mean. From the ink to the page, we keep it real. Haunted Pizza, it's the ultimate deal. From the shadows of the city, we rise and we grind. Haunted Pizza's the name, leave the haters behind. With Mark at the helm, yeah, he's leading the way. Designing each panel, turning night into day. Making comics for the dreamers, gotta keep it alive. While the skeptics dwell in darkness, we're destined to thrive. Haunted Pizza, we're the kings of the game. All the haters cry on YouTube, we're cruising to fame. Without stories in the sky, rising like a slumber. Living for the hustle, we're a force, we won't cower. Enrico draws the grid, Dexter brings the fire. Use colors, light it up, pushing higher and higher. Lil bodies in the mix, cheering loud, feel the hype. Every comic we drop, they know we ain't on type. Graveyard shift, in the spotlight, U.S. assassins the move. We're stacking up the paper, nothing left to prove. Hearts and break, the standards growing, shit violate. Fucking kiss the pain, and then get amplified. While we're staring every shirt and loud out. With the running, we scrubby under the right fight. We first shit this king of pop, rising like success of your mind. It's getting up, okay, we're in the microphone. Haunted Pizza, legends carved in time. We made it, we own it, we're in our prime. In the shadows lurks a tale of dread, where love meets blood and the living dead. Sean Payne, a hunter with a heart, chasing whispers of a child lost forlorn. A burden he bears, a line crossed to fight. In the darkness he seeks the light. Writhe and pain where shadows entwine. A family fractured, but love will combine. Through horror and fire they'll break the chains. In the heart of Vineland where nothing remains. The tome of black whispers spells of sin, crafting portals to let the fiends in. His daughter Grace, a witch unafraid. In the chaos of love, her magic was made. Together they'll rise, witch and man, to reclaim the night, to make their stand. Writhe and pain where shadows entwine. A family fractured, but love will combine.
In the shadows we rise, with honor in our eyes. American Ninja X, where the fearless never dies. U.S. assassin, on the front lines we stand. Guardians of freedom, together hand in hand. Side by side we'll fight, our spirits never break. American Ninja X, hear the battle cry. U.S. assassin, we will always fly high. Together we rise, we shine like the sun. In the name of
American Ninja X,
U.S. assassin,
the meanest,
the coolest.
AMNX action figures, collect them all.
Gigi Diaz in her black leather lace, with piercings that shine, she's embracing the space. Raised in the chaos, an army brat's might. Now wielding her weapons, she's ready to fight. Through the dark wood shadows in the night, Noxus biotech unleashing their fright. Gun Goth, she's the shadow in the storm. Fighting for freedom, she'll break every norm. From the depths of the lab, the walls will fall.
What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy SummerSlam weekend. It's the Moral Compass, the Fulfillment King, and this is Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club, episode 103. Today, we're talking the Autopsy of Jane Doe. Joining me, my co-host,
Dexter Weeks, the secret weapon in the game, with a pencil in his hand. He's carving out his name. Hawaiian Heat, the bad man with the ink, drawing worlds where heroes sink. Haunted Pizza's pride, he's the one we need. Making magic on the page, planting every seed. Batman with the...
Let's welcome Dexter Weeks to the show. What's up, Dex?
What's going on with wrestling? Was it like an all weekend thing now?
They made SummerSlam a 2-night event. Plus, they had like the WWE fan experience at the American Dream Mall because they're at MetLife Field. So yeah, they're up in North Jersey. So yeah, they make it a whole weekend now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
When you and I used to watch it was like one night. That's it, man.
Yeah. No, it's a big thing now. Yeah. It's like their summer version of WrestleMania now because WrestleMania is 2 nights as well. So yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. My guy John Cena goes tonight, defends his world title against Cody Rhodes. So I'll be tuning in.
Is John Cena the heel now?
So he was. he turned heel at the the Rock corrupted him.
Right.
Turned him heel, and you thought you're like, this is amazing. This is going to be this epic storyline with John Cena and The Rock aligned.
Right.
Afterwards, The Rock was like, "You guys don't need me anymore," and he took off, and he hasn't been on TV since. and the John Cena heel turn just went right down the toilet. So Friday night he came out and he basically said, "Look, I'm not a bad guy.
Okay.
That's not me."
Right.
He goes, I listened to someone who I thought was going to have my back, and that guy took off. So basically, he threw The Rock under the bus.
Yeah.
Dwayne. Yeah. So John Cena made himself a good guy again. So all is right. All is right with the world.
Rock on. Waiting for Peacemaker 2, Mark.
Oh man, I can't wait. I've been rewatching season 1 because it's on TNT, which is crazy that it's on like regular TV. Yeah, they drop a new episode. Well, they do a new episode every Friday. So I got Missy to start watching it, and I just love the show. It's my favorite show. I think it's my favorite superhero TV show or movie of all time.
Yeah, when Kim and I started watching it, all I kept thinking was like, Mark's gonna love this show.
Like the soundtrack, like Peacemaker loves hair metal.
Exactly. Yeah, had you written all over it, Mark. So.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love it. Guys, you know what? We got another co-host next. We should probably bring him on. He's probably feeling left out on this riveting. He hates the DCU after last week.
True.
Let's bring him on. Where's his intro at? Here it is. That's not him. There.
He's the king, the ruler of this art scene. Mark Yoon's the name, living the dream. With every punch, he's raising the bar. In a world of art, he's the brightest star.
Let's bring him on, Mark Yoon. Sorry about that, Mark. Yeah, the Man to Be intro was right above the Mark Yoon intro.
Yeah, apparently I'm queen of the chat today.
Part of the universe, man.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing this weekend?
Good. I don't hate the movie, Mark. I love going back and watching these things because I usually don't look at our faces while I'm like speaking. Mark got so angry at the end of that. Did you Dex, did you hear at the end when he was like, you were like, so what'd you think about it, Mark? He was like, bah! It was like, this movie was fun.
You kept saying how much you liked the movie, yet all you did was shit on it.
There were some valid
things that we love.
There's no valid points.
There was a couple.
No.
Yeah.
I don't get me angry again.
Yeah. He's going to mute you. Yeah, didn't he mute you too?
Twice I had to. He would not stop talking about how much he hated this movie.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So how's everyone doing?
Yeah, doing great. Finally got some nice weather here in New Jersey. I don't know what it's like down in Florida, but
I wasn't outside today, but it's probably hot. August is actually the hottest month here. So It is 104 degrees right now.
Jeez.
It's reasonable here, so at least it's down in
Yeah.
the 80s or so.
Oh, 104 is reasonable here.
In August, yes.
Yeah, in August. Yeah, it's like the 1 month, man, where it's just like don't go outside.
Yeah, well, my in-laws live down in Florida, and they literally come up here like now. They're up here now, so they come up because it's too hot in Florida. They can't take.
They're like they're reverse snowbirds.
Yeah, exactly.
they're firebirds.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal. When Rich was here, I took him on a 5-mile hike, and we were dying, man. It was like 112 degrees.
Ooh, brutal.
Man.
How about TMC? You getting all ready for the big day and everything, or what, man?
What for SummerSlam or for what? My wedding?
You did SummerSlam before?
No. I
Well,
didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah,
The wedding's not for over a year
Okay.
away. But I guess we're getting ready. We don't really know. Like people ask us, we have a date picked out, but we don't really have a location set. We sort of do.
Gotcha.
But I think Missy's going to go check it out sometime in the fall to see if that's where we want to get married at.
Nice.
But, yeah,
The Eastern State Penitentiary.
that would be pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I slept over there once, right?
Dude,
You slept over there?
Yeah. That was my buddy used to write for Weird New Jersey, and took me up there with the crew, and we did a sleepover. Like they had like permits and stuff. We did
That's
like a
pretty
sleepover.
cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Any spooky stuff happen?
No, of
did
course
a
not.
corpse with a bell on its toe come by or anything?
Oh, there you go. That's
What's
one
up?
thing. Have you guys been watching the current events? Like, I've been like side-eyeing hard because like Matt Rife, you know, the comedian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just bought like Ed and Lorraine Warren's like
Yeah.
I call it a
Their
fancy
house
antique
and
shop.
their supernatural museum. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love reading the comments, man. It's like it's so funny. Like people are so funny. Everyone's
Didn't
like,
someone just die?
I rebuke the negative energy, and I'm just like, man, they were so old, Dex. Like
someone who
just
had possession of the Annabelle doll died. So yeah, Matt Rife now owns that doll.
That's crazy.
But so
you should use it on stage.
Chase went to Ed and Lorraine Warren's house. He did sort of like a conjuring tour. That the house was closed at the time because the previous owner had some like legal issues going on, so she could no longer have it open to visitors. So hopefully now that Matt Rife owns it, they can open that back up and
I would love
do tours. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I wrote them an email one time that never got responded to.
Yeah. Ed and Lorraine?
Yeah.
I'm sticking to it, Mark. Conjuring 2, scariest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This day.
I mean, I'd even say parts of the Conjuring 1. I think it would rival it. I think it would rival it if they didn't spoil like the best scene in the trailer, which was the clapping. You know what I mean? That was like the best scene in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Arguably the franchise, and they just like ruin it with like putting in the
I
trailer.
agree. That one is really scary. But 2 to me is the scariest movie of all time. So
Yeah.
say chat. Conjuring 2. All time.
I actually like all of them. I actually like Annabelle Creation more than the regular Annabelle and stuff.
Universe, yeah.
The whole, except for La Rona, the Spanish one? That one was kind of whack, but
So the creator of the Conjuring series, he disavowed that one. Says it's not a tie, even though Annabelle's in it.
Yeah,
I still own it on Blu-ray, but I don't really like it that much.
Yeah.
I love that series though. That franchise is great.
Yeah, I agree. Let's check in with the chat. First in the chat, as always, our guy. Ice pick Mark Pengrin. He even has that number 1 over on YouTube to make it official. Number 1 in the chat. He says he just came home from Neo Comic Con. He also says back Gun Goth today. She is the hot topic. 13 covers available, and the campaign will close in 9 days. 9 days left, guys. Time's flying.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's going to get printed. It's going to get printed, right, Mark?
Yeah. So Man, like finding someone to like prep your books is like a real issue now. But I have someone working on it, and they're prepping it. They're supposed to have it to me either tonight or early tomorrow, and I'll send it off to the printer. So we should have them in time for the campaign to close. But regardless, like the digital files go out like once the campaign ends.
Nice.
Also, back it on Indiegogo. And Kickstarter. Also, the official Crow art book is coming soon on Kickstarter with a piece by our very own Dexter Hawaiian Heat Weeks. Even though Michael Bancroft said it was the worst movie he's ever seen.
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah, that's man.
Maybe you might not like, but the worst ever.
You know what? He's probably like the Mark Yoon of his friend group. Like everyone loves it, so he has to be contrary and say, "Oh, The Crow wasn't that good."
That's not. Listen, I like most of the stuff that we do. It's just like I'm critical.
It wasn't
I don't know, maybe overly.
Yeah.
Dex. Every time Dex picks a movie, I love it, and it's something I probably usually own on Blu-ray already. So it's I love most of this stuff.
Yeah, Yoon's a movie guy. He knows.
Penguin says, check out Yoon's newest video on YouTube. What's this? Nintendo schemes and scams? What's going on with Nintendo?
So they're using the tariffs as an excuse to up the price on not the Switch 2, but the Switch 1 and all the models and the accessories by like $20, $30, and $40. So that like parents, if they're like, oh, the Switch 2 is too expensive, let's go buy them a Switch 1. Well, now the Switch 1 is only like $100 less than the Switch 2 if you buy the OLED model. So there's a lot of schemes and scams going on over there.
That is a schemes and scam.
Yeah, we got John Epple in the chat. John shared a page he inked from Michael Ortiz, a Ripclaw page. Man, that page looked incredible. Yeah. You guys see it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Killing it, man.
Yeah. Also, Writhe in Pain 2 still available, being drawn by Chris Muscleman Graves. Go check it out. Grab yourself a copy if you haven't yet. Let's see. Penguin says, I assume this will be a 20-minute stream so TMC can go watch his wrestling show. Oh, we'll shut it down around 6 o'clock. The great thing, you can always, I think you can go back as far as like 30 minutes. So, I can try to start at the beginning. Speaking of the show, a huge announcement starting in September. Revolution will take a 2.5-month hiatus because I'm going back to school, guys.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield style. Right?
Yeah. I enjoyed the Rodney Dangerfield and Billy Madison memes.
Nobody did the Steve Buscemi, which was like surprising. I should have put that meme up there. Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah. So going back to school, classes start like beginning of September and end mid-November. So
gotta love the government, Mark. How they don't catch it after like 8 years.
Yeah. Yoon says no. That's when the intro's over. We got Maromi in the house. What's up, Maromi?
Oh, what's up?
An intro never ends. It's like AMC theaters. Penguin says Steel Worldwide is at SummerSlam drinking malt liquor and causing trouble. Who is Steel Worldwide?
Oh, is it?
Oh, I think I know who that guy is. I remember him.
YouTuber, isn't he?
Yeah. Let's see.
Dex, like AMC, we should put up those pop quizzes during the intros.
Yeah.
We'll play like Seal or Eric Clapton. It'll really feel like it.
It's 73 degrees where Amanda is.
Wow.
65 in Georgia. I find that hard to believe.
Wow.
Which is literally like, 4 hours for me? 5 hours for me?
Amanda B, 20 minutes and just checking in with the chat. Come on, guys. Mr. Von Stugel in the house. Conjuring 1 is okay. 2 is ass. And the other movies didn't care to watch. Wow.
That's tough, Mr. Vaughn. That's tough. Everybody's different, man. Everybody's different.
Amanda B says, my daughter wants to go see the newest Conjuring. I have no interest. If I take her and her friend, I may go to a different movie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new one. So
I think the reason Dex and I like those so much is because they're atmospheric horror movies. They don't just rely on jump scares and
Scares, yeah. For me, the scares are really,
it's the whole thing besides like the reveals. Yeah, it's the whole ambiance.
Jump scares, you know what I mean?
Someone needs to use AI and take the actors that play Ed and Lorraine from the Conjuring movies and put them in the Ryan Reynolds Amityville Horror movie.
I actually like that movie a lot too.
Oh, I like it a lot too.
I think Mark and I saw that in the theater. Man.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Mark and I saw that. Yeah.
Man, remember, like every Friday we would just go to the movies. Yeah, I think Dex still does it, but he just does it without me.
I do. I'm going to see Weapons Thursday. So
nice.
Yeah.
John Apple says, was Bancroft talking about the Crow reboot that no one asked for? No, he's talking about the original, which is just like, I don't know, mind-boggling. Yeah, Amanda B. No, the original, he did specify.
That's tough.
Hiatus? What? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Got to go back to school. I gotta get a license for my job. Cue the dead man's party. Yep. Well, you do get no respect. Yeah.
Dangerfield. Yeah.
TMC is joining the college diving team. Yep.
Gets to wear that little Speedo.
Steel Worldwide gave John Malin a shout out for being a flat earther.
Wow. Is John a flat earther for real?
He's not.
Okay.
It's all an
trollish. It's
anything you see with John on the internet, it's an act. The 2 theatrical urban legend movies are on Shudder. I watched the first one last night and it still holds up. We'll watch part 2 tonight. Yeah, I love the urban legends movies.
Yeah,
they're star-studded too.
Yeah, the original. Yeah.
Penguin says, I was shocked to learn the screenwriter of Urban Legend later became the creator showrunner of Ugly Betty. I had no idea.
Wow. A lot of those showrunners aren't like really involved in specific genres. They just like take on shows that they think are going to be popular and then they run them. That's it. Yeah, they're just like producers.
By the way, guys, 192 people watching on X, YouTube, Facebook. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications. We're here every Sunday talking horror movies. Tonight we're talking Autopsy of Jane Doe. This was a Dexter Weeks pick. I never heard of this movie.
That's shocking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw it in the theater, and this was probably my 7th time seeing the movie. Yeah. I watched it last week, and then when Dex picks it, I'm like, guess I'm watching it again.
We'll be talking about it in a few minutes, but first I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. The U.S. Assassin Zone, the mercenary Flip Gordon on the front page of the New York Times.
Wow.
Let's check it up. Check it out. I got it queued up here. So Flip, he left the U.S. a few years ago, and he went to Mexico, and he's been performing for CMLL, one of the biggest organizations in Mexico, doing some lucha libre. And this got picked up by the New York Times. It says, this gringo GI is no rudo. Lucha libre fans love him. I'll read some of it. Mexico City, Flip Gordon was down on the mat. He was in the arena as a lucha libre wrestler in Mexico, taking a pounding in a recent tag team match. What was most remarkable, while bodies flew around the ring and the muscular Mr. Gordon struggled to get back on his feet, was the brief chant that rang through the air as he battled that night, gringo, gringo, gringo. So the fans love him in Mexico. Yeah, so shout out to Flip. Member of the U.S. Assassin team since Volume 3.
Yeah.
I will say one of like the best nights of my comic book career, Dex, you were there, is when we launched U.S. Assassin 3 at 4 o'clock, I think. We launched it on Indiegogo. Mike and I did a live stream from 4 to 5. We were on Shay's channel promoting it. And then as soon as the live stream ended, Dex, you picked us up, and the three of us went to the old ECW arena.
Yes.
Flip Gordon, who was making his debut in U.S. Assassin Volume 3 that we just launched, was main eventing the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, wrestling for the world title against Bandito. What an incredible night. And
meet him after. Remember
yeah. So we went, I had, our mercenary U.S. Assassin signs in the crowd.
Yeah, and he was pointing to it when you were
and we were invited guests by Flip. He left us tickets.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, after the match, he just hopped the rail and walked into the crowd and started talking to us. We talked to him until they kicked us out. And then he was like, oh, just come behind the arena. And, he shot videos for us promoting it. And the whole time, while the pay-per-view's going, I'm checking the pre-order campaign on Indiegogo, and it just keeps going up and up. More people. We did like $10,000 first night. What a great launch for U.S. Assassin 3. So yeah. I'll always remember that. I have the event poster from the night signed by Flip. So yeah, it was such a cool night. So I'm happy that he's having the success that he deserves in Mexico.
Just got to call him Gringo next time we see him.
Yeah, maybe I should change his code name to Gringo. Let's check in with the chat. Penguin says Dexter Weeks redeemed himself with a great movie, and it wasn't even 4 hours long.
You know what? Like, it's funny you keep bringing that up. Like, I didn't even know it was 4 hours long.
No, yeah. Oh man.
Nobody knew until they started watching it, and everybody just bagged out.
Penguin says I spotted a U.S. Assassin Volume 1 comic in the wild today at the Comic-Con. Oh, that's awesome. How was Neo Comic-Con, Mark? Let us know. I'm back to fulfilling U.S. Assassin Volume 4, the Fund My Comic. I should be done that in a couple days, and then I'll start on Graveyard Shift Volume 5, the variant campaigns for anyone that wants an update. I get 8 emails every day. Where's my book, man?
The only one, Mark. The only one.
Having 4 campaigns fulfill at the same time, not fun.
You're the fulfillment king. Right? The fulfillment king, man.
And then Gun Goth is on the way. So I think I might take the rest of the year off after that. Dex, you sent me something. Are we allowed to share this, or is this? Okay. All right. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Well, there's 2. The first thing I sent was like this exclusive shirt that, as you see, like with the ads in the beginning, thanks to Mark Penguin, like the Crow art book they're done by this company called Printed in Blood.
Yeah.
And the next one coming up is Jason Friday 13th Voorhees book, and they are taking orders for this shirt, but I think it ends tonight. So if anyone's interested in ordering it, you might want to get it in today. But yeah, man, it looks cool. So I just ordered mine today, and I also gave Mark my piece that I'm submitting. Hopefully, it gets chosen for the book.
Can we share it? Or
yeah, what the hell? Yeah, let's do it, Mark.
Hopefully, they don't see this.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're getting in. This is awesome.
That's my piece. So
yeah, man, a lot of Friday 13th's always been cool, but I just see a ton of like Friday the 13th merch now popping up in like Walmart and stuff, like t-shirts, hoodies. They even have Friday the 13th sneakers, high top sneakers.
Yeah, I saw them.
They're like Nikes. They have like, instead of the Nike swoosh, it's a machete blade.
Right.
They're really cool.
There's a new show coming out, isn't there? Like a new
the Crystal Lake show, right?
Yeah, Crystal Lake. Yeah. So yeah, Jason's making his comeback. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, this art book's going to be awesome as well. I can't wait to see everybody else's take on Jason.
I thought the most recent movie, the remake with Jared Padalecki from Supernatural, I thought that was pretty decent.
I dug it. Yeah.
I
thought that was cool.
So be on the lookout for Printed in Blood Friday the 13th. I'm sure it'll have that Dexter Weeks piece in it.
Hopefully. Because they got they got to pick your piece. You don't just send it.
Yeah.
So.
Penguin says, no joke, Don Simpson let me sit with him behind his table, and we chatted as he drew a commission, and I was flipping through his art portfolios. The very same Don Simpson who at NEP Comic Con. He just was. He couldn't believe that I had all these books that I published and wrote with 90s style art. He couldn't believe something he hated so much was loved by other people.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I crowdfunded over $1 million with it, and his head just like exploded when he heard that. But he hated my books. Penguin says Jason Bascom, Unhinged Entertainment, was set up at the show. He launches his new book with Inkspot's Frog G this Friday on Bancroft. That's awesome.
Sweet.
John Epple says, cool, Jason.
Thanks, man.
Sheldon says, that's a pretty sweet Jason.
Appreciate it, Sheldon.
Penguin says, yes, the very same Don Simpson. Who is Don Simpson? Is he a writer? He's an artist. I guess a writer too, but he did Megaton Man. If you remember from the early Image days, it's like a really cartoony book. I think there was like Megaton Man versus Savage Dragon. And before that, there was Megaton Man, I guess, from Megaton Comics. But yeah, he does not like the 90s guys.
So much for that.
All right, guys, we're 36 minutes into the show. Let's get into the Autopsy of Jane Doe. You know, at first, Dex, when that logo flashed up, I thought it was an A24, but it's Imposter 42. Yes. I wonder if they made their logo look like A24 because they're imposters. But it seemed like it seemed like something A24 would put out.
It did. And you know what's funny when well, because I didn't want to watch commercials again, and I know I owned it, but I think I just re-downloaded it again, and I started watching, and I was like, when you're right, when all those things started popping up in the beginning, I was like, did I download the right movie? Because it didn't seem like a great movie, but it turned out it was. But no, this director too, I love all his stuff as well. He did that Scary Stories You Tell in the Dark. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah,
books and stuff. So yeah, his stuff is pretty good. I really dig his stuff, and yeah, I have to admit, like I enjoyed this movie watching it again. So.
Sheldon says, I only got through half of the film before I got here. We'll finish it afterwards. I think you're going to enjoy it, Sheldon. Penguin says, I was shocked to learn Don was also an Archie TMNT artist. I did not know that. Yeah, so this movie stars Emil Hirsch. He is him and his dad. They run a mortuary. I can't say it. Yeah. There you go. And crematorium. And it's like the family business because it shows pictures of like father, wife, and baby, and then next generation and so forth. So this is the family business. The dad is they're going through an autopsy, and he's sort of quizzing Emil Hirsch about it, like things. Emil Hirsch jumps to conclusions on the cause of death and said no. So he's like teaching him the ropes.
Right.
And then Emil Hirsch's girlfriend shows up because they're going to go out to go see a movie. And she wants to see some of the bodies before she goes. And I don't know why anyone would want to do that.
It's bizarre. As much as a horror fan as we all are, we've seen tons of movies with tons of bodies go. But to see like a real live person is a whole different story, I think. So
you can't even. It's hard to even see like a dead animal in person. Like you're driving down the road and you see like a raccoon, and I'm just like, oh my god, he had a whole life ahead of him.
It seems a little unethical too that you're just like showing some person's remains to a stranger. But the dad surprised and says, "Go ahead, show her." So, he opens up one drawer and it's a person with their eyes and mouth showed shut. And she was like, I don't want to see that one. I want to see the one that's in the one next to it. So that one is the full body is covered with a sheet. And you can tell where the head is. It's like sunken in and it's all bloody.
Yeah.
And they said that person took, a gunshot to the face, point blank range.
Right.
And she notices a bell on the ankle. She says, "What's that for?" And he says, "Well, in the olden times, they put a bell on the person's ankle to make sure they were really dead, because some people, would come back to life, and she just like, rolls her eyes. And it was like, if you want to see the face, go ahead. So as she reaches to pull off the covering over the face, they ring the bell and she jumps.
It's called foreshadowing, Mark.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Missy Durant says, I would. She loves a good autopsy.
Sure.
She said it.
Yeah,
she said it looked very official.
Okay.
Like very realistic.
It really is fascinating. I mean, scientifically, you know what I mean? But
can you imagine doing that job though? Like being down there by yourself, like with just like corpses all day? I wouldn't be able to do it. Like,
no.
I was watching it again with my wife, and we were like, I wonder how much they make. We were looking up the salaries.
Morticians.
Yeah. It's usually like 80 to 100, plus. It depends on where you're at. It said.
It's not worth it. I mean, they usually live in the houses that they like. Right. Those are usually in the basements, right? So they usually live in the houses that all that stuff's going on. And like, I don't believe in the supernatural at all, but I would just be so creeped out. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Imagine just going down to get a glass of like water in the middle of the night, and you're like, that's right below my feet.
You guys know I inspect rental properties. That's part of my job. No lie, I inspected an apartment that's above a funeral home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And what's crazy, in the backyard of the funeral home, they have an in-ground pool. It's like, so people are coming there for funerals. They do all the stuff to the bodies, prepare them there. But in the back, the people renting upstairs could be in the pool, like having a barbecue or something.
Once again, disrespect. I guess the moral of the story is dying is disrespectful.
Amanda B says, I was eating breakfast while I was watching. I did question my life choices.
I'm sure Amanda didn't like it. You just see like there's like just titties out the whole movie.
Mr. Von Stugel says, get rid of that chicken meal.
By the way, the whole time I was watching this, because of his dad, now that he does the commercials for McDonald's, all I just kept saying in my head is because he hums it now, because that's the actor that's the new one that does McDonald's stuff. Right. So it was just in my head the whole time.
He's a great actor too. I mean, overall.
Oh, he's a legendary actor. Yeah.
Sean said, I had to stop eating when I was watching this. Gross.
Yeah.
I mean, the autopsy stuff wasn't like that gross, because like it's like once the body's open, it's like super medical, right? Like, so I'm fine with that. Like, there was just the idea of seeing the corpses, like just knowing that they're in the drawers, that creeped me out more than anything. That and the cat scene upset me, like always. But this is like my 7th rewatch of it, Dex, and we'll talk about it later. But I caught some new things that I never caught before.
Same here.
And I was like, because like my whole original idea of the ending and who she was totally wrong, and I'm like, oh, okay. So
how many of 9 would you give it, Mark?
This movie, I think it's like a 7.5 out of 9. I like it.
It's not bad.
Penguin says, Amanda B, you're such a pill. John Apple says funeral pool parties. Yeah, one time, because every year I have to go and inspect this place. One time there's an actual funeral, so the parking lot was full. So as people are walking in, I'm, it was summer. I was wearing my cargo shorts and my clipboard, and I'm just I walk behind and go up the stairs.
You have to flash your back.
How close is the in-ground pool to the building, Mark?
It's so there is like a little walkway you have to do to get to the backyard. So it's not like, and it's all fenced in with a vinyl fence, so people can't really see it.
I was just, because I'm imagining if that's in the basement, right below ground level.
Yeah,
those drawers are probably up against that wall. So it's like, if that's close to it, you're like swimming like right in front.
No, it's pretty far away. So
okay.
I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. What's that one movie with the Poltergeist? Didn't that happen when they were in the pool?
Yeah.
These came up in the pool and everything.
Yeah.
happened.
Man, Dexter, I guess you know this. Poltergeist seemed to be on Prism like every day.
It was
when I was a little kid during the summer.
It's one of those movies they didn't need to edit it that much for TV, so it's really easy to consume for TV. Yeah.
Penguin says at my old job, I used to review and upload photos that inspectors took. He saw some stuff. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Oh man, I see all sorts of stuff. It's an interesting job. Sheldon says I cry themselves into a swimsuit and do a couple laps for the dead. Maromi says when I was a kid, I knew someone that was the family business.
Could you imagine like your pops or something? It's like, oh, your grandfather handed this down to me. Now it's your turn. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm emancipating myself at like 13. I'm pulling, what I mean? I'm moving out like as soon as possible.
Could you imagine being a kid and living in that house? Like growing up, little kid, you wander into the scarred for life.
And all your friends are going to be like, oh, let's go down there. Let's check it out.
If you have friends, you'd probably be known as like the creepy weird kid your whole life, just based on the fact that you lived there.
True.
Mr. Von Stugel, was this an IFC movie? Yes.
Yes.
Maromi says those were real skeletons.
Oh, they were in Poltergeist. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's crazy, man.
So after they scare the girlfriend, her and Emil, they leave. They have their big date, and as they're leaving, the sheriff wheels in a new body. Go back a few scenes. I guess it was the beginning of the movie. We're in this house. There's a couple dead people. And then in the basement, they find Jane Doe.
Half buried or whatever.
Yeah, half buried, but her skin is like, her body's in perfect condition.
Yeah. Right.
So he's wheeling this body in, and he needs answers because the press are going to chew him up if he can't tell him what's going on with this dead body. So the dad...
She better got paid a lot. Can you imagine going in for the reading? And it's just like, all right, well, you have to just be naked and hot and laying on a table for the entire runtime of the movie. That's it. That's your whole job.
So the dad tells Emil, go off, I'll be fine. But he can't leave his dad by himself. So he cancels on the girlfriend and he goes back to help his dad. And they start the autopsy.
He couldn't cancel on his dad because his mom had recently died. She took her own life, I think. So he didn't want to leave him alone. But that's it.
Sheldon says right before that first cut was gross. Also, that chick's fake bush was gross.
I agree, Sheldon, on both points. But you would think from the time period that we're playing around with here that it would have been a lot more
quad.
Yeah, it would have been a lot more there. So at least they did us a favor. They trimmed it. So
as they're going over the body, what's the first thing they notice? Is it the broken ankles and broken wrists? Yeah.
Shattered. Yeah.
So the wrists and ankles have been shattered, but there's no outside visible
bruising or scarring, anything. Yeah.
And
so,
then
it was really cool because it's like a mystery. They were trying to find all this stuff out. So I really like that a lot. So then on the chalkboard, what's happening.
Emil Hirsch is photographing the body. Then they realize that the woman's tongue has been cut out.
Right.
And then something starts crawling out of her nose.
Yeah. You see her nose twitching.
Yeah, and it's a fly, right?
Yeah.
And what is it that the dad pulls out of her mouth? Like string?
The first thing was string, but then I think it was kind of attached to that. It was like a sack. Remember, they pulled out the sack and it had the stuff written on it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was like the shroud that they put into
Oh, and they found that flower too. Remember the flower?
So the flower was when they after they cut her open, right? That was inside one of her
intestines.
Organs. Yeah,
it was in her big intestines. Yeah, or large intestines. I said big. Yeah.
Because it paralyzes you or something like that. So.
Sharpshooter says maybe it should have been bedazzled instead of bush. Penguin says it was some sort of parchment or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't like paper. It was like a shroud. It was like more clothy than a parchment, but yeah.
Yeah. So they cut her open and they start examining her. What they notice? Like she had like all these markings inside her.
Well, before that,
she was cut up. Yeah,
Yeah.
All of her organs were scarred. There was scar tissue on everything, as if she had been stabbed. Right, but there was no.
Her lungs were burnt. Like so.
Yeah, her lungs were charred. They were beyond burnt. Yeah, they were like, you can.
What the heck is going on? This is crazy, man. So
yeah. It's Dex is right. I love the mystery aspect of this movie when you're going into it.
Also,
normally it distracts you.
Yeah, they give you another clue, and you're like trying to put it together.
You also forget it's a horror movie because you get distracted. Right. So it lets your guard down like nonchalantly. It's cool.
At one point, Emil Hirsch is left in the room by himself, and he hears something, and then it's their cat. He comes out of the vent, and he has a dead mouse in its mouth.
Yeah.
So eventually, like the cat will come into play again. But weird things start to happen. Like the radio goes in and out, and it starts playing like this old time music.
Yeah.
Emil Hirsch thinks he sees a body in one of the hallway mirrors at the end of the hallway. So weird stuff starts happening. And when is it when all hell starts to break loose? It's when after they find like the
cat.
Like
the cat was kind of like I guess the victim,
catalyst,
the curse, whatever you want to call it.
Before the storm rolls in. Yeah.
So the cat, they find the cat dead in the vent later.
Dying, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't dead.
The dad puts it out of its misery. I'm sorry, I don't think I could do.
You know what? I said the same exact thing. I was like, I don't know if I could do that. It's.
I could. I'm like, I guess you're too far away from a veterinarian or an animal hospital. Like you can't
It's the right thing to do. It's just I don't know if I can do it.
Well, we don't even know if it's the right thing to do. Like, we have to find out what happened to the cat first. Like, did it just get dirty and tripped and broke its leg, or did it get mangled in a fan? Like, we don't know what happened to it. So
the dad went straight from breaking its neck to cremating it. Like, he never thought, man, what happened to the cat?
Right.
and then he's like, I need a minute. It's like, well, maybe you needed a minute before you snapped the thing's neck. Like, that would have been the time to have a minute.
Exactly.
Sheldon says the boobs got his guard down.
They were nice. They did pick a hottie for the role. Like, she was a pretty girl. So,
John Epple says Brian Cox was surprisingly versatile. Before seeing this, I was just used to his comedy.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Penguin says he needed a minute because he was sad because the cat was the only thing he had left of his dead wife. Right. Mike McMahon says great movie. Amanda B says it looked like something was wrapped about its belly. I think it was his innards protruding.
It looked like he was getting turned inside out or something.
Yeah. Sheldon says the dad kept a straight face until the lights blowed up. Then he was ready to bolt.
Yeah. I looked through. He's like, "Let's get out of here."
Yeah. So eventually, when things start going haywire, the lights explode. It's pitch black. They say, "We got to get out of here." And they go to where do they go? They go to the elevator, and it's not working.
Yeah, the power was out or something.
And was the skin part before or after that? I think it was before, wasn't it?
Which
the
part?
First time they get freaked out initially, and then they go to examine her skin, and on the inside of her skin is the same Celtic markings that are on the parchment. Yeah.
Which is incredible. I mean, the first time
that was such a cool scene. It blew me away the first time I saw it. I was like, that is awesome.
Just to be tattooed on the inside of her flesh. It was just
because you see that in movies a lot where it's they cut them or it's you're scarred on the outside. Like a ton of horror movies do that. But the fact that it was inside the layer of skin, that was so cool.
It really was awesome.
Oh, Sheldon says the generators were on, but not strong enough for the elevator. So they're
the storm.
Yeah, they're stuck in the elevator. Well, the doors are open. This is when they hear the ringing, right? The
bell's coming closer towards them. Yeah.
And they think it's that one corpse, and the dad has the hatchet.
Well, they see that corpse. When it first comes up to the jammed doors, you see it's the guy with the concave face. Yeah.
But when he swings the axe at the person, ends up killing it. it's the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Now, was she there to prank them? Because she was.
That's the question I had. How did she get down there? You know, or she never left.
That's what I was thinking. At one point, I was like, she never left, and this whole thing is like an elaborate prank. And then I was like, no, it can't be. Because like
they also have the. So I was thinking, like, was she even? Is that even her? Like maybe like Jane Doe's powers were like affecting their perception, like they have been, and making him like just like break down by thinking that it was his girlfriend that died. But like that's a possibility.
By the end, when they were police, you still see her body there.
Yeah, I know, but it's like she did say she was going to come back for him, and they were going to meet up at like 11 when it closed. But then they were instructed to finish finding out the cause of death before the night was over. So we don't know timeline wise, like how far past closing they went, because they were still supposed to go out.
True. I think you left out too, Mark, about they couldn't get out. Remember, there was only two ways out. There was like the elevator, the stairs, and they had those, I guess, storm doors.
Yeah. So the stairs led to the storm doors, and the storm door was shut because a tree had fallen on it. Yeah. Right. So they decide they have to go back to the autopsy room. They're going to destroy the body. So they light it on fire.
It's ridiculous. Like, why would?
And then the whole room catches on fire. And at this point, I'm thinking like they're dead. Like there's nothing they can do. They pull out a fire extinguisher and they hose off the camera, and then like magically the
rest of the fire's gone. Yeah.
Noticed the fire when it started. Like she was burning all the evidence.
Yeah.
All the pictures, like the camera, anything that had any kind of evidence of her being like autopsy, which I thought was really cool. I like that.
But when the fire's out, you realize like nothing has happened to her body. Like it didn't burn at all. So I don't know. This movie was really fun. Like I was engrossed in it. Like I couldn't wait to see what happened next. Penguin says she came back for a meal because he never showed up for the date. He was supposed to meet her at the bar before the movie.
How did she get in? Like they couldn't get out. You know what I mean? The elevator.
Well, she got in last time too. So was that before she was probably inside before she came in through the front door, and then probably took the elevator down because they heard the elevator door ding.
Oh. Okay, it did ding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point.
So when the generator probably came back on, and worked, and she came down.
Yoon's got to watch it an 8th time and let us know.
Yeah. Well, I did. I don't have this movie physically, unfortunately, and like I usually watch it whenever it's up on Netflix or something. But like, thank you. It was on Tubi, so like I kept getting those commercials kept distracting me, and I kept walking away to do something while the commercials were on.
Yeah.
Penguin says the ghost witch was preventing them from leaving, but not preventing her from entering.
Okay.
Also, they were half-charred pictures on the board at the end. I thought the pictures were still there.
Yeah, maybe they didn't burn because I think they got the fire extinguisher at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't all burn up at once.
She's too old to anticipate modern technology. She couldn't get the fire extinguisher. Yeah.
Also, the father, he's experiencing like marks and pain. Like everything that she experienced when she was being tortured for being a witch, he's starting to experience. And so at one point he just tells her, look, I won't fight you. Just do everything to me. Just let my son live. Mm-hmm. And she starts like, breaking his bones, his wrists, his ankles. She's burning his lungs from the inside. Smoke's coming out of his mouth. Awesome. He's in a ton of pain. He's begging his son to kill him. And his son stabs him with the scalpel.
Right.
It was a cool effect when like, his wrists and ankles were shattering, and then like hers were like healing up like Wolverine. Like that. That was a really cool shot too.
Yeah.
So then the son, he makes it to the storm doors, and he's like trying to pull on. He can hear the sheriffs there, and I was thinking, oh man, he's gonna get blamed for all of this.
He murdered.
Like his dad is dead.
Yeah,
his girlfriend's dead.
Right.
He's the only one alive. No one's gonna.
And it's not
believe
like
him.
it's inexperienced. It's like the dad's got a scalpel in his chest, and the girl had an axe wound to like the abdomen. So it's not like it's like supernatural.
And
You know what I mean?
He's at this job that he doesn't want to be at.
Yeah.
And then like he's like trying to open the door, and the sheriff starts singing that song,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, he's just getting messed with. And then his dad appears as a ghost,
Right.
and that scares him. And he falls backwards over the railing, and he falls to his death. And now I'm like, I'm like bummed because like I was hoping like someone would survive, even though I figured they're never going to believe him of all this. But now he's dead. His dad's dead. The girlfriend's dead. The body's all healed.
Yeah,
like,
she's healing up the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, all the cuts in her skin went back together.
Yeah. Even her eyes changed at 1 minute.
Oh yeah.
About that. So.
And so then the sheriff shows up, and he sees everything. And they're like, one of his deputies like, what should we do with this body? And he was like, get it out of my town. Take it to another town. Let it be their problem. And you see him wheeling it off into an ambulance, and it's going with the ambulance driver. And as he's driving away, I guess when he passes like city limits, like the radio goes out and it starts playing that song.
Right.
So yeah, this was a really cool movie, man.
We missed that part, Mark. I'm sorry, real quick, that I wanted to talk about that I missed the last couple times I watched the movie.
Yeah,
I thought she was just like a witch that was like sealed and like was coming back.
Right.
When they're researching the ritual, it turns out that like the reason that she's still conscious and the reason that she can control everything is because she was an innocent. She was an innocent girl. Mm-hmm. And they did the sealing rituals to her, but because she wasn't a witch, it didn't work, and it turned her into a witch. Like they created like a super witch, which I thought was like kind of really interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and at one point they take a piece of her brain, right, and they put it under a microscope. It's still working. Like
it's still active.
She's still alive, even though her body's dead. Her brain is still alive.
Yeah, it's got her heart and everything.
And that's when they figure out that she's experiencing everything like that they're doing to her or has been done to her.
Penguin says that was my favorite part of the movie when the deputy said, I've known this family for 15 years. Whatever you think happened is not what happened. Yeah, that was a nice part.
Yeah.
Hannah says, what did I miss? Oh, we just talked about the Autopsy of Jane Doe. Go check it out on Tubi. It's a really good movie.
Definitely.
Mr. Von Stugel says, parts of this sound familiar, but not sure if I've seen it. We'll check it out later. It's free to watch. Go check it out on Tubi. Even Amanda B., who hates everything, says, I thought it was pretty good. Way
to go, man. I had a question for you guys, or maybe in the chat. Like, what do you think happened in the beginning? Remember when they found her? Like, I was trying to piece it together because how she, I guess, messes with their minds. I mean, because it looked like were there gunshot wounds or remember?
I mean, it's probably like the same thing. Like they thought they were shooting a dead body or something. They saw something horrific, and he probably shot his wife. And then maybe he shot himself. Like, I started
to think about that more. I wonder what happened.
I thought she was buried there, and then like they built a house on top of it and didn't even know. And then like maybe since she was there and there was people around, they drove them to dig her up in the basement. And then like as they're excavating her, like the same events happen that happened before. That's just what I took from it.
So in theory, there could be another one, right? I mean, just her.
That's why I kind of wish Emil lived at the end, because it would be that horror trope of like the last girl, right? So like he would live at the end, but then they put him in like an asylum, and then like it starts happening to somebody else, and they have to go find him, and he's like all crazy, like you know how they always do that. Like I thought that would have been pretty cool for a sequel.
I'm up for a sequel. They still could do it. So
yeah.
So this movie was really good. I think thumbs up all around.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, I don't see what this movie had over Popeye's Revenge, but you know, some people like different things. Amanda B says it sounded like a husband and a wife and a third person that didn't live there. He said he could say it was a breaking and entering, but he couldn't explain the lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So next week it's Mark's pick, and Mark picked the Babadook. I'm going to play the trailer. Dex, have you seen this? I'm
I
sure
have.
you have. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this will be my first time.
It was creepy in the theater.
Yeah, Mark needs to catch up, man.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of horror movies.
If it's in a word or it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. A rumbling sound, then 3 sharp knocks.
Babadook, dook, dook.
That's when you'll know he's around. You'll see him if you look. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
There's another movie just like this, isn't there? Where a character from a children's book
things as they are.
takes her to another world.
I promise to protect you if you promise to protect me.
No?
It's hard to think about it while I'm watching the trailer. Maybe.
Yeah.
Away has
Sounds familiar.
significant behavioral problems.
This monster thing has got to stop, all right? It's just a book. It can't hurt you.
You all right?
Yeah. Fine.
You don't have to be fine, you know.
Just a bit stressed at the moment.
All children see monsters.
Not like this. I want to report someone stalking me and my child.
You can't get rid of the Babadook.
You can bring me the boy. You can bring me the boy. You can bring me the boy.
What do you want? You're trespassing in my house!
I'm sick, Sam. I need help.
Showing far too much in the trailer.
It's real.
It's like now you don't have to watch it. You just saw the whole thing.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I will say that, like the chat saying, all of the times I've seen this, I did think that A, the mother character was annoying. B, the son character was extremely annoying.
Yeah.
But when you actually like take the allegory that the movie is representing into consideration, then it clicks for you. And once you finish it and you get that click, then it all works together. You don't care about them being annoying anymore. So.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Von Stugel says it was really annoying. John Epple says it was pretty slow for me. Might have to see if I can finish it this time. Amanda B says, I think Dex just needs to pick them from here on out. Penguin also says, this movie is also on Shudder and Canopy if you want no commercials. Yeah, there's a movie that's very similar to this. I think it's a Blumhouse movie where this this character from a children's book steals this child to come to its world, and then the mom takes its place and like makes a trade for herself for the child, and someone's famous is in it, but I can't remember who it is.
Was it an alien or something? I think I know what you're talking about. I think it was an alien. Like
was it an alien?
Yeah, the kid befriended some kind of alien, and then it took the mom away.
But it was like a character. No, it was a character in a children's book.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm not 100%.
Missy saw it with me. I forget what the name of it was though, but it was like recent. It was like in the last year, I think. Was it Hereditary? No,
hell no. It's definitely not Hereditary. Yeah, that's nothing to do with that.
Yeah, no, I can't. I wish I could remember what it was. But yeah, very similar.
Think about it. Yeah. Little backyard baseball Mayday. When we're making these picks, we forget it's our week, and then Mark will like hit us up in the chat and be like, "Hey, pick a movie," and then I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like we pick a movie,
and
so it's
when
not.
We did them in advance. People got mad because then the movies would go away.
They would go away, yeah. Like there was one that the first one I wanted to pick. I forget what movie it was, but it was like Leaving Today, and I'm like, "Oh, okay," so I can't even.
Yeah.
She says, "Sure, Yoon."
I mean. I also picked Dante's Inferno, but I don't know if anyone wanted to watch that besides like me and Probably Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Apple says, wasn't it the one with a little body in it? No, that was like a stuffed animal that.
Yeah. A little body.
I got to bring back the TMC and Little Body show.
Yeah, man.
So many people want to come on the channel and talk about their books.
So is this the last Wednesday coming up, or are we not doing it this Wednesday? I think we're done for 2.5 months from now.
No, we're going until the end of August.
So, the end of August. Okay. So we have
September,
4 more shows.
September we're going to stop doing Wednesday shows. We'll still do the horror movie show every Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so Revolution will be on a hiatus for 2.5 months. Make different plans, guys, for Wednesdays, because we won't be here.
I'll probably be streaming then. Come
so
watch me play video games.
There you go. There you go. Honestly, like, you could move the show over to your channel, Yoon, if you wanted to.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Who would I bring on though? Well, I guess Dex.
Yeah, Dex
and Enrico. Yeah.
I'm sure Creepy Calzone can come up with something to take the place of it. Creepy Calzone Revolution.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think that'll do it for this week. I got to get to my wrestling. Dex, where can people find you at?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Dexter Weeks 6975, on Twitter or X, Dexter_art, and Dexter Weeks on Facebook.
Mark, where can people find you at?
Mark Yoon on YouTube, Mark Yoon on all the socials, and you can find me here on Primetime Poulton. How about you, Mark?
First, Agent Cub says, is Wednesday the days you want me on? What's up, Jacob? I want you to start joining us on Wednesdays, but you can join us for the horror movie club too. I'll add you to the room. This just popped up where I have to go back to school, so Wednesdays will be off the table from September to mid-November. Yeah, starting in September. All right, guys, you can find me on X and Instagram at Koni Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. Gun Goth available on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Only 9 days left, guys, to secure your copy. Fulfilling right after campaign ends.
Or buy another copy for someone else.
Yeah, they make great birthday presents, Christmas presents, stocking stuffers, whatever. Also, Writhe in Pain Book 2 in demand on Indiegogo. Go sign up for the Crow art book, printed in blood, man. It's going to be awesome. And we'll be back. We'll be back this Wednesday. We're not gone yet. We're going to be talking our favorite memories of Hulk Hogan. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.